Hello everyone, and today we have a bunch of supply to unbox, and this one is quite interesting as well. If you are familiar with video game collecting, then you may be familiar with these. These are called box protectors. So what they essentially are is they are like a sleeve around your sealed box, and these are way cheaper than some of the acrylic storage boxes you see on the internet. And this is from Japan. I'm sure you may find these on China as well, like AliExpress. I don't know, but pretty sure they are. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I have a mystery box here. It's still sealed. Haven't gotten around storing it properly since the day I got it, which has been months already. And yeah, I can have a variety of here. These are for regular sized booster boxes from Japan, and these are the smaller ones, you know, on the Shiny Star V, Pokemon Go, Dark Phantasma. These are, I believe, the new Scarlet and Violet type boxes. This is the Pokemon Go mystery box and Kanazawa box style. I have the golden box and a precious collection box as well. Again, it costs yeah, money, of course, but you know, if it's like 1% from your whole seed collection to properly protect them, I think it's really worth it. So just a second, I'll fold them in and let's see how they will hold out. Yeah, so I'm back. So this is from the mystery box. So it came like this, flat, and you have to then bend it into shape a little. It's difficult to show on camera, but I think you get the point. I think this one needs to be folded like this. Let's see how this one holds up. Oh, I was too fast. There we go. That's one. No, this won't damage your seal, but you have to be careful. How do I want to store this? It's a very snug fit. Oh, that's very snug, I have to be honest. Let's see how I can do this properly. Yeah, top loading works. You have to be very careful on the flap. But it's a very nice fit. Doesn't ruin the seal, for me at least. Then I have to bend it like this again. Make sure you don't forget this flap. Pre-bend it already. Flap this as well. Now be very careful with this flap here. Don't make it touch the seal. There we go. Then tuck this right in. Would you look at that? It has been protected now. And again, they have rigid, how do you say it, trees or sides, yes. This is flexible, but this is very rigid. So if something would drop on it or drop it accidentally, I think it's still well protected. And I think there's a way cheaper alternative on buying acrylic boxes, because they're like $30, $40, $50 even just to get custom storage or protection for storage. and this is way better. Again, you have to be a little bit careful because this specific one is a very snug and tight fit. But I am very happy. I can now properly store this or even display this. I think this one has even UV protection properties, I believe. I'm not so sure, but let me check that in just a second. And what I'm going to do next, I will seal a regular size booster box because it's an easier reference to work with. Just a second. Back again, and I double checked. These cases are UV protected, so that's a very nice property. I'm not sure how many percent, it didn't state that. And these ones are packaged, a set of 10. And I double checked, and these are one and the same. So the tear strip version and the regular booster box size are the same measurements apparently. So I didn't make a mistake, luckily. So what I'm going to do is I'll unbox this just quickly, and then we will unbox these two. One is the tear strip and one is the traditional booster box. I think there's a protective film on here, but I think I'll leave it on because there's no use, for me at least, to unwrap them. But sadly this one got some corner damage. And I think this is a prime example of why you should store them properly. And I think this one occurred during shipping. Very likely, because I don't throw my boxes around. But still very sad to see. But hey, let's just start. I have this one here. Again, you have to bend them in shape. And do it by the edges, Here. Okay, it's almost straight. There we go. Then again we have to fold one flap. Don't tuck them in too deep, otherwise it will touch the box. A little tricky to do, but when you do it like 4 or 5 times, you will get the hang out of it. I am familiar with it because of my video game collection. Done quite many already. Okay, so that's nice. Let's do this final one. Again, don't make it too deep. Okay, let's do you one. Make sure it's facing this way. This is the display part. This is not, So if you do store them, display them, make sure it's not facing that way. Flaps are up. Again, I have to admit these are very tight fit. Forgot to fold them in. I really hope the camera picks this up properly. I think it does for the most part. There we go. It snaps together essentially. And there goes this one. Oh, that's very tight. Come on. I think this one is not cut properly. That's better. Okay, let's slide this one in. Okay, make sure the fold is facing upwards. Make sure this one doesn't touch the seal. This one slightly does. And if it does, don't force it down. Just pull it out. Like this. Then just try to open it, which is nearly impossible sadly with this one. There we go. Then just open it like this. Then bend the flap a little bit upwards. Why this is important again, so it touches, it's flush with the box. Otherwise again it will touch the case. It's still a little bit downwards, you see? That's not what we want. Let's open it again. That's way better, you see? Then let's tuck you in again. That's one. And now would you look at that? It's properly sitting flush. Now let's fold this side in again. That's that. And fold this one again in. Don't force it. Just slightly manipulate it with your hands. And there we go. Properly protected. Again, the edges are very, very rigid. Very happy with that. Do I really need to show off the triplet bead? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do next is... I think really you get the point, right? I don't think I need to show off any more booster boxes. I think that if I do every single type of box, this will be a very long video. But I think you get the point. I will just link the... what I'm going to do, I will link the store on Amazon Japan. They do ship outside of Japan. They will, you can already pay import tax already. So it will ship with DHL premium service. So it will arrive in 1 to 3 days, I believe, which is absolutely what you want. So again, if you don't have proxy addresses or forwarding services, you can just order it on Amazon, JP, Japan. They will ship it directly to you. These are not cheap, I have to admit. When you ship it with the box, depends on how much you order, of course. Mine was like a big order. You can see it right in the beginning. It's a big stack. But I think, again, if it's a couple % worth of your collection, then it was worth the investment of protecting. It's like insurance. When something happens, again, these boxes are safe. Not from fire or floods, I don't guarantee that. But it will be protected for... You can hold them in your hand. You can now throw it away, and I'm pretty sure it will stay intact. Hey, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe everyone, and have a nice day everyone. Goodbye.